All right, what's up, YouTube? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Let's see, I'm in a new location, so hopefully this is going to work okay. So, today I want to show you how easy it is to connect to your higher self, the seat of everything that you will ever need on this journey that is super simple and super powerful, and give you a little taste of that, and also do a reading for today. And if anyone is live, I'd be happy to do a reading. Just let me know in the comments. So thank you for joining me. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you will be notified when I go live. Just want to turn this off very quickly. Oh, that's already on. Okay, so um, today I want to talk about, well, I want to guide you through an experience. So make sure you grab a writing utensil. Hey, Jill, it's so good to see you. Thanks for joining. Make sure you grab a writing utensil, grab a journal, a piece of paper, something that you can write with. You are going to want to, whether you're watching live or watching the replay, you are going to want to have something to write things down on. So, very quickly, and this is just my personal lived experience, is that we spend an inordinate amount of time, energy, money on looking for answers outside of ourselves. And I believe we all come equipped with all of the tools, resources, energy, answers that we will ever need. And they're actually with us at all times. And nobody really teaches us this. We usually stumble upon this information after a crisis or a huge loss, a death, a near death experience, whatever it may be, right? We usually stumble upon this information after we have suffered some immense situation. And it doesn't have to be that way. So, just a little, you know, wisdom is that yes, I am physical blood and bones. You are physical blood and bones. You have this physical vessel. However, before you incarnated into this physical vessel, you were non physical. You were pure positive energy. And then when you came into this physical vessel, that part of you that's non physical didn't just go away, it's always with you. And that energy, that frequency, I call that your higher self. And it is always with you. It never leaves you. And your higher self is this version of you that is larger than life. It is complete, unadulterated, unconditional love, compassion, joy, high vibes, and does not include fear of any kind, nor does it have any elements of what we call the ego. And so this is who you are. This is part of your being, and even though you can't see it, it's always with you. So that is my personal lived experience of your higher self. You could label it, maybe your label for it is God, higher consciousness, source, the universe. It doesn't really matter. It's just when you believe in this, I'll say this truth, everything in your life becomes easier because you feel supported. You feel this faith, you feel this trust. And the way to tap into this wisdom is to be still, get quiet, and ask questions. And it doesn't take a lot of time, it doesn't take a lot of effort. So I'm just going to take us into a very small experience where I want you to meet your higher self, or whatever word or label you want to use. Let me know in the comments. Does this resonate with you? And what word do you use? And do you believe in this part of yourself? I would love to know in the comments. Let me know. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So go ahead and close your eyes. Obviously, if you're driving, save this for another time when you can be intentional and close your eyes. So just go ahead and close your eyes. Place your hands on your legs and your lap, wherever feels comfortable. And just exhale all the air from your lungs. And let's take 3 deep breaths. Inhale as you're ready through the nose. And as you're ready, exhale. Sigh it out, let it go. Another inhale as you're ready. Exhale, let it go. One more big inhale, biggest one all day. And let it go. Beautiful. And just take a gentle scan from the crown of your head. Notice the space between your eyebrows. Notice your upper lip, your lower lip, your smile. And now notice the back of your head. And now your throat and the back of your neck. Now notice your shoulders and their relationship to your ears. And notice the back lines of your body, your scapula, your mid back, your lower back, your waist. And now notice your chest. And your heart, your belly, and your pelvic bowl. And now notice the seat or whatever is supporting you, either underneath your legs or underneath your feet. And now your thighs, your knees and your shins, the tops of your feet. Notice the backs of your legs, your lower legs, the bottoms of your feet and all 10 toes. And just notice what you notice. You might notice physical sensations. You might notice a lot of mental chatter. You might notice your to-do list. You might notice sounds. Just bear witness to whatever you notice without any attachment or judgment to what it is. Beautiful. And now I want you to imagine your higher self. When you imagine your higher self, or whatever label you would like to choose, God, source, universe, all that is, love, the one, what comes up for you? You might see a vision of yourself that's just slightly different. Maybe it's a version of you with angel wings. Maybe it's a version of you wearing this white cloak. whatever you perceive is perfect for you. There is no way that you can screw this up or do this wrong. Maybe when you imagine your higher self, you see energy. Maybe you see swirls of different colors, or maybe you see lights. Maybe you see a symbol. Maybe you see an eagle. Just notice what you notice. And remember that this version of you that you're perceiving is nothing more than energy. And when you are interpreting or perceiving this version of yourself, all you're doing is interpreting vibration. And the way that you interpret it is perfect. So when I see my higher self, I just see a woman that looks similar to me, and she's usually wearing this gorgeous white flowy gown, and she is radiant and she's kind of glowy. So whatever you notice is perfect, and you're simply interpreting vibration. That's all you're doing. And so if you accept that you have this part of yourself that's always with you, and this part of you has no fear, this part of you has no ego, this part of you is epic AF, powerful beyond measure, compassionate beyond measure, all loving, all knowing, all giving, all compassionate, infinite and quantum as the day is long. What does this version of yourself want you to know in this moment? It could be, listen, you could just take it easy, man. Just like, you don't have to push so hard. It could be, stop hiding, come out of the spiritual closet. It could be, you are supported. It could be, you've got this. And if you don't receive anything that you can decipher, that's okay too. It might come to you later when you start becoming more aware of energy and vibration, and you start tapping into this part of yourself more frequently. It becomes this comical game of synchronicities, and it's like one sign after another when you're wondering if you should do something, or if you should go towards something, or if you should back away from something. It's literally your higher self, or whatever label you want to use, is like tapping you on the shoulder, and there's like a hummingbird over here, or there's an eagle over here, or there's a feather, or you notice it's 111 or 444. It becomes so assuring, and you start to have more trust, and you start to have more faith in this idea and this truth that you are actually supported 24/7, and that you hold every answer you will ever need. And the way to access this wisdom is through this communication with your higher wisdom, your higher self, available 24/7. Everything in your life will become easier. You don't need to go outside of yourself anymore for the answers. You just trust. When you take the time to connect with this higher wisdom, it will be distilled and disseminated to you in a way that you understand. And it takes practice. So again, recalling on what is it that your higher self, higher wisdom, wishes to impart to you today to help you on your journey, no matter what it is. Just receive that wisdom. And now let's offer up some massive gratitude for yourself, your physical self, for showing up, raising your hand, and saying, you know, I matter. This relationship matters. I want my life to be easier. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Acknowledge yourself. And then let's thank your higher self. You are a badass. Thank you for showing yourself to me this day and all the days ahead, and in a way that's fun and easy for me to understand and comprehend and trust. And so start to come back into your physical body. Maybe brush your thumb across your fingertips, wiggle your toes. Maybe you want to do a little stretch, chin to chest. Maybe bring the hands to heart center and just about nod. Thank you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay. So I would love to know how that was for you. Did you receive any information? And what was that like for you? Let me know in the comments. And so let us see from the cards what it seems like people are having a hard time making a decision right now. So this is what this card is for. And Jill, if you're still here, would you like a card, my friend? First, we're going to pull a card to give you some support and this thing that you're making a decision about. This is just in general. And then Jilly, if you want a card, I'd be happy to pull a card for you. Ha ha, you can't make this stuff up. So the card for today and helping you with this decision that you have, okay, awesome, Jill, is divine timing. And this is, time is, oh, hey, Jen, thank you so much for joining. And I would love to pull a card for you, Jen. So the funny thing is, in the 3D experience, we sort of are following this thing we call time, and it takes a certain amount of time to get from here to here, even though time is happening all at the same time. I believe and practice this thing called divine timing, and this is what it means to me. There is no timeline. There is only this moment right now. Plus, your soul, my love, only keeps divine time. That means you are never, ever ahead or behind on your journey. Only and always ROT, right on time for your soul's evolution. I just love this permission and this trust that we are supported 24/7. It doesn't matter how much shit is on the fan, how many lemons are at your doorstep, or how many miracles you're experiencing. God, source, universe, your higher self always has your back. There's no hard stop. It's never not true. So to me, that's so powerful. Right on time, right? ROT. This is a military term. This is a selling term. ROT. And that leads me to another one of my cards in my other deck is divine detour. When things do not go as planned, instead of reacting and being pissed off that you didn't get what you wanted, really, that is your soul or your higher self or God's way of getting you right in sync with what is better for you, for your soul's mission, right? So to me, I call those divine detours. And when you can appreciate that and lean into, wait a minute, if I trust that when I didn't get what I want, it's actually going to grant me something far better than I could ever imagine. That's monumental and quantum and infinite. And so there are only blessings and opportunities, even in the effery, even in the suck, right? And so when we can lean into that, okay, so the question is, can you honor divine timing today? Because I'm telling you right now, if you're in a reactive state and you're just pushing against all the things versus you're responding to what life is serving up for you and what your higher self is queuing up for you on your behalf, epic resistance, epic allowing. I've done both and I know which way is more fun and way easier. So let me know how that lands for you. And so now I will pull some cards. Jen, or Jill, I'll pull a card for you first. Is there anything in particular you would like some discernment on or some support on? And then Jen, would you like a card as well? I love that this the background music are hot rod cars going really fast and also birds chirping. It's so perfect, isn't it? Oh God. Okay, sweet Jen. All right, Julie. Anything in particular? Next generation. Okay, perfect. Okay. I think I know what you're referring to. And okay, support for the next generation. Expansion. This has never been more true, right? I mean, we are such at a pivotal moment in our evolution of the planet. Is it now possible? Okay, this is what I've already said. However, it begs to be repeated. Your desires and all the resources you will ever need are within you now, waiting to be birthed. How can you allow them to be expressed? What is the easiest and most obvious next step? So, I would love to know your interpretation of this, Jill. And I would say the work of the generation is to lean into the divine feminine of allowing and path of least resistance. Because anytime we're pushing against anything, we're not going to experience the full expression, right? So yes, that card was actually in the reading from last week. So it's funny. Okay, Miss Jen. Jen, anything in particular you want to focus on? Thank you so much for joining this reading. This is the second time that I've had people live on my channel when I'm live, so it means a lot to me. So thank you. I'm open. Of course you are. Okay, let's see what wisdom Jen is going to play with. I am listening. So perfect. I love this card. Please show me the next step. I pinky swear promise that I will fulfill divine guidance. Please show me an obvious sign that is aligned with source. So the question to ponder on, Jen, is what signs is source showing you today that remind you to stay the course? Nice. You're welcome, Jill. Thank you. I love this because listen, this 3D, human experience ain't easy on a lot of days. However, it's so worth it when we lean in, especially when it looks like really, the detours and all the things. So when we afford ourselves this massive gift. What's up, Alicia? Hello, Alicia. Would you like a card, my love? Divine timing. Perfect. Awesome. I love that. All right, Miss Alicia. Yes. Okay. Anything in particular you want some discernment about? And make sure to go back to the beginning and listen to that little experience to connect with your higher self. Awesome. General. Okay. Let us know what would be super helpful for Alicia on this journey, on this day, to frame up your week. Ooh wee! These are some juicy. I am supported. And a little butterfly just flew by. So I think that's a sign for all of us to keep spreading your wings. Okay. I am supported by something greater always and in all ways. So here is the invitation, my love. Can you practice this mantra for 3 days? Or this is another mantra that's super powerful. I ask for this or something better than I can imagine. Like, seriously, we're so restricted by our 3D experience, right? You're so welcome. So, just for everyone, like, let us go away with this invitation of um, when we're in a 3D experience and we're in these physical bodies, it's so natural for humans to only imagine what we have actually seen with our physical eyes or that we have actually experienced in our lived experience. However, yes, I love that, Jill. However, if we just allow ourselves just like 30 seconds of asking ourselves, if I ask for this thing that I desire, like world peace, right? Whatever it is, um, if we allowed ourselves to go there to like really be open to receiving, like what if this actually could happen? Like what, like the wonder of a child, right? And allow yourself to be supported in that way, because law of attraction is always in effect and is the manager of all vibration. And all this is vibration, right? We're just, anytime you're feeling an emotion, all you are doing is you're interpreting vibration. And in my opinion, the only time we feel a negative emotion is because we are not syncing up with our source. We are not syncing up with the whole of who we are. Like, we are perfect. We are divine. We lack for nothing. We are whole always and always. However, when we have these limiting beliefs that play on repeat because of conditioning and what happened to us when we were 4 and what happened in 3rd grade and what happened in art class and the thing with the guy, all these things, it takes us off of the resonance of our wholeness and of coherence. And so literally our work while we're on the earth plane is to keep getting back in sync, to keep getting back in sync. Oh, if we're angry, awesome. What am I thinking, believing, saying, doing? That is not the whole of who I am. And get back in sync, because when we are in sync, we are fully supported and we just continue to attract the people and the circumstances and the thoughts that become beliefs that we are perfectly whole. We lack for nothing. And then that allows the imagination to really expand in ways that we never thought possible. So um, we are definitely supported, even and especially on the days that you're like bullshit. So that is my invitation to you. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, there's a little moth. Got to spread your wings. So ask, desire, and allow myself. We get frozen in our head, judge and limited our possibilities. Breathe, balance, beware. Bigger than anything possible. Yes. I mean, literally, um, one thought at a time, one breath at a time. And with enough practice, it's like, be still and know that I am, right? Like, you are that. Like, I am that. Yes. So much. And so, um, this is a practice, right? Like, I used to fight against so many damn things. You have a beautiful filled day. Thanks, Jen. I used to fight against so much, and I used to lead so much with the ego. And man, I'm telling you, there's nothing richer than just feeling whole in who you are and why you came here. And so I just want to reflect that back to you. You're amazing. You have massive gifts to share with the world. And so thank you for showing up exactly the way that you're showing up. And yeah, ease, joy, and glory. All right. Make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. Please share this with your that's universal and timeless. If you want the Divine AF card deck. It's available on my website. There are links in the description rather. And then if you want to get to know your higher self, develop a sacred relationship, the first 5 pages of the Divine AF journal are very specific questions to help you talk to that, to help you nurture that. And then there are affirmations, 1 a day for 7 weeks. So 7 times 7 is 49. There are 49 in here. So like day 1, week 2 is it is safe to trust my spidey sense. So anyway, that is available on Amazon. Check it out. The people who have it rave about it, and you can do it in your own timing. So I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Thank you.